God, I don't like that. How we got one thumb? Oh man, we got two. What's going on, Timmy? I'm glad you made it, because I was actually up in your area yesterday. Man. I mean, I go live and you guys are just flying in. What's going on, Mike? Any reports on Simcoe from the last couple days? With like perch fishing? And you guys are flying in here tonight. Or anybody catching perch? Oh man, we got 18 people. Anybody catching perch off boats still that you know of? Because I got a report the other day about people catching perch off their boats in Simcoe. So I was just curious to see if you knew of any of that. I can't believe we got 15 people watching. We're only 4 minutes in. So, what I do want to get to here is some point in the live, we're going to go over the H&N Hornet pellet. Have you been out, Mike? Man, we got 8 thumbs up and 8 people watching. That's what I'm talking about. No, 9. I do appreciate it, guys. If you guys want to do like a super chat on the live, feel free to. Hi, Kevin. Sorry, I'm like going way back beyond on some of you guys' comment. Timmy, you're right on that. Actually, I've been there. Like, I've been to Georgina Island, and many years ago, I used to fish there a lot. I want to go back, but ever since COVID hit, wasn't able to go. So it's been quite a bit of some time. Hello, I don't know the name. That's pretty funny. Oh my god, I'm gonna sneeze. Ugh. Ugh. So guys, there's one like little pesky rabbit out the door here. And he keeps, like, every time I want to get on him, he runs. Like, he'll come out from this oak tree, and all I can see the top of his eyes or his head. Then every time I get on him, he runs behind this tree. And then he'll go the opposite way, and he'll do the same thing, so he keeps going back and forth. Thanks, Timmy. My allergies are flared up tonight, guys, so my voice might get a little cracky, but guys will just have to deal with it. Like, it's already gone. Now he's running this way. I swear to God, this rabbit is like a jinx here. What should I name this rabbit, guys? Yeah, do. Please do, Mike. Because I'm kind of curious, because I want to go back to Simcoe. 100% I want to go back. But it gets later and later every year. That's the problem. Like I said, Mike, the last time I was there was before COVID even hit. Oh my God, it's getting real windy. It was before COVID hit. Once COVID hit, then I wasn't able to get across, blah, blah, So, but I want to go back. Like, I want to go back, but the problem is, well, the other issue is out of state license is skyrocketed. Now it's somewhat of a fishing channel, but it's not. It's more of like an outdoors, so I guess you can consider fishing like an outdoors kind of channel. Like I used to be all about air guns, but now it's more like everything. And my plan is next summer or this upcoming summer is to do some more fishing videos on this channel. Like I wanna do like a little bit of everything on this channel. Like it used to be air guns extreme, but it's no longer. So now it's like an outdoor kind of channel, so I want to do it all. Like I want to keep just to one thing. Like I do have some fishing videos up on the channel, but they're not, I wouldn't say really they're the top of the line fishing videos, but this upcoming summer they'll be better. Like in the spring we got suckers. So I'll be doing some videos on them. And we got some trapping videos coming up. I know that. Right at work. I would say between Thanksgiving and Christmas is when I'm gonna be doing a some trapping stuff. So like I said, it's all about outdoors. Like a lot of people were like, he's just an air gun channel. No, I'm all about it. Like all outdoors kind of thing. I don't know where Bugs Bunny went to, but that's gone. Go check on Walter. In the spring, I will. I'm from Michigan. That's a pretty big one. Like one of the spots that Timmy knows that, with Walter, that that spot basically has a lot of pike that come into that little river in the summer. And myself and my buddies will go in there in the wintertime, or in the summer, not winter. Um, and we'll go in there and we'll cast little chatterbaits and buzz baits, and we'll catch northern pike a lot of times. Um, but I found it to be best when the sun's up all the way, because that's like dirty chocolate milk water. So when the sun's up high, you get pike. If you run any top water, like I even caught a northern pike on a whopper plopper. Like that son of a gun exploded on it. Like I've never seen one do it ever. But it was, I'm thinking it was like, it probably thought it was like a duck or something swimming across the top of the surface. And that northern come up jumped out of the water. My buddy's like, you missed it. And that son of a gun took me and my kayak down that river for a run. Like it was fun, but you're in Wisconsin? There you go. Nice. I wouldn't mind living down like in Florida. Or like a southern state. I hate our winters here. Like like 42 degrees and I'm already freezing. Like, I don't like it. Like, I want to kind of be warm year round. That's what I want, but it doesn't happen here. If I had an opportunity to move down south, I would. I would take it and run. Like, I would be no ands, ifs, and buts. I would go and run. Like, I've had enough. I've had enough, and it's only November. Like, I could deal with the cold weather for hunting, but then after, like, hunting season's over, I'm done. Like, nope. I'm like a bear. I'll hibernate. Well, a bear hibernates kind of in the summer, but I'm like a bear in the wintertime. Or whatever. The opposite, whatever. Like, I'm a bear that hibernates. Like, I won't move. Screw that. Too cold. Like, I won't do it. In summertime, I could be outside and longer, like, daylight hours, so you're able to do stuff. Like, I hate wintertime because here it gets dark at like 5 o'clock. I hate that. Like, I just can't deal with it. Yeah, 5 more months. Yeah, I know. I'm pretty much ready just to hibernate right now. I mean, I like cold weather, but I don't like it that much. Where's Bugs Bunny? Bugs Bunny left me. Oh. So what did you guys think about that slug? That NSA 23 grain hitting a golf ball at 80 yards. And I was able to do it under a mag. Like, that's crazy. I mean, I wasn't shooting them that hot. Like, I didn't even tune the vendor to shoot them that hot. Like, that gun was only shooting them roughly about 7 something, 800. So that goes to show you right there that you don't really have to shoot slugs at high speed. Now, that doesn't mean that they're gonna drop fast, but for that gun to be able to do it at that low speed with a 23 grain pellet or slug, sorry, that's pretty crazy. Like, I still have the golf ball right here from that video, and you guys can see it right there. The slug is in the golf ball. Like, it definitely went in it. That's crazy. All right, one last time for Bugs Bunny, and we're done. We're scanning, and that's it. Hang on, guys. I'll be right back. I just gotta do something real quick here. Man, it's starting to snow. Hang on, guys. It's starting to snow. Jeez Louise. I ain't ready for that. So, any of you want a junky scope? Because I can tell you guys about a scope that's junk. That I pretty much had enough of for like a year and a half now, where I'm pretty much done with this brand. Like, I hate it, but I mean, I'm not a big fan of bashing a company, but I'm pretty much done because I sat there, sighted the scope in, and messed around with it, and then sighted it in, and the next day it caused me to miss. So, if you guys want to win a scope, we'll do a giveaway with it. A giveaway to the carport. That's where that scope's going. Exactly where that scope's going, to the carport. So, have any of you tested these? You know, all the air gun fans watching right now. These, I don't trust this tin though. Norma. Golden Trophy FT. But they shoot accurate out of this Avenger, like pinpoint. And I haven't tested them out of the Gauntlet yet, or any other guns, but we'll eventually we'll test them. It's just been nasty today, like on and off rain, wind, just nasty weather, cold, which it's crazy, but whatever. Then these I'm kind of looking forward to testing, but by golly, they're expensive. H&N Hornet. Like, I want to open these up, but I really don't yet. Maybe they did shoot this one. Oh yeah, they did. I see it. So, what's up with this, guys? Okay. So when you get the H&N pellets, why do they put a used rifling pellet or a pellet in general out here? Like, I could totally tell that's been used with no expansion. Why does H&N do that? Like, so do I have 199 in here? And that's the 200? Or do I have 201 pellet? Like, I just don't get how. But the weird thing is, I see rifling on that pellet. I'm lost. Like, I just don't get how H&N can do that. Like, but there's rifling marks on that pellet. Like, does that mean, is it 199 pellet? Or is it 201? Like, do I gotta sit there and count every pellet out of that tin? Who knows? Maybe there's less than 200 in there. I should call H&N next week and be like, hey, so when you guys go ahead and put a spare pellet in the pack, is there guaranteed to be that number? Because I'm kind of curious. Like, I mean, for the price of them, I want 200 pellets. Like, I don't want 199 or 160 of them. Like, the Norma, I don't know if there's 200 in here, but whatever. I ain't gonna count it for $5 a tin. I ain't gonna count it for 15 grain. It's lights out in this gun. You guys don't believe me? I'll show you proof. So basically, it's a 5-shot group. Now, that's not bad. That was the first one, and then the final 5 ended up in there. And this one right here was another 5-shot group. Don't mind these two. But that's a 5-shot group. That's a 5-shot group. And then these up here were the Air Boss pellets. Well, Timmy, I'm about ready to call H&N tomorrow. Or, I don't know if they're open tomorrow. Maybe I'll call them tomorrow. Who knows? The Hornets, Timmy, I mean, I know they're expensive. Those were $24.99 for 200. They're expensive. But I want to use them for small game. Like, they're not going to be like a Target pellet. I could buy cheap pellets for that, but these might become, if I can tune them just right, they're going to become my hunting pellet. Or go out there and take my little 22 and shoot some birdshot at them. I mean, those Norma pellets are basically the same exact price as the Crosman pointed pellets. Like, and I used to be a big believer in Crosman pointed pellets, which I still like these. Which I'm about ready to go out and buy some more of these just to have them on hand. These shoot really good out of the Gauntlet. Gauntlet loves them. So, I'm thinking might end up going out and buying some more just for that. Just for the Gauntlet. Why won't you charge? Must be charged. I don't know. Whatever, must be charged. Yeah, I'm kind of curious about the Hornets, though. I've tested them one time through Mississippi Air Guns when they sent them up to me in 25 caliber out of the 25 Avenger. They literally shot lights out in that gun. So I'm kind of curious to see what they can do out of a 22 Avenger. Like 25, they did really good, but I'm kind of curious on that. Ooh. So obviously we're still kind of at my slug tune right now currently, but I'm thinking might end up turning the gun down just a hair. Like we're at 2000 ragged and onto the slug with the hammer spring setting. So thinking I might end up turning the hammer spring down. Because I tested those 15 grain and they were shooting like 930 feet per second. And I'm like, whoa, like a little overkill. I mean, not overkill, but just a little bit too fast for 15 green. Like, I don't see it. I mean, that group today that I just showed to you guys was at 9:30, but I think 15 grain I can tune it way down. Like, I want it to, like I did the 18 1.3s or the 18 Air Boss pellet. I got them to be the best right around like 870, 880 to 890. Like 890 was high, but that was the best for him. Jeez, bullfrogs over here. Man, bullfrogs. So yeah, you kind of want them. Any dome shaped pellet you want in 22 is between like 880 to 910. That's the sweet spot. Like if you go any higher, they start to destabilize. So I think I'm gonna turn it down just a hair. Like I'm not a big fan of like shooting high speed. Like I'm more about consistency, um, and stuff like that. HN Grizzlies 357. I've heard some good things about them, but I won't. I was thinking about buying them when I had the Bulldog. Um, because they were dirt cheap. But my buddy ended up taking his Bulldog out on a coyote hunt. And I was out there with him. And I had my Bulldog with me. He had his with him. He was shooting the Grizzlies, and I was shooting from another YouTuber, Michigan Air Gunners or Michigan Air Gunner YouTube channel. He doesn't make them. He's not making these slugs for sale. But he ended up sending me I don't know, like 50 to 100 rounds of slugs for my Bulldog. And I think they were like 150 grain slug. And my buddy was using the Grizzlies. We had a coyote come in about 45, 50 yards. He shot the coyote with the Grizzlies. And it basically went through the coyote, never killed it. The coyote did a circle around, ran out of the field, and I literally took a shot with the ATNX site LTV model 3 to 9 by 40 at 80 yards, and I just guessed it. And basically, it was just like the moment of just flinging lead kind of thing. I shot it roughly about 80, 90 yards away, just holding, like just guessing, and dropped it. So I was like, nah, we're done. After that, he was like, yep, nope, never using these again. I mean, they might be good maybe for like raccoons or something like that, but I wouldn't buy grizzlies. That's not good. That ain't good at all. Sounds like you got a O-ring leak. Timmy, you might want to watch what the heck's his name? Rick Usler. He did a repair kit basically on the Avenger, and he come to find out that it was a O-ring. Well, you gotta first degas it, but if you watch his video, he'll explain it better than I can right now. He ended up replacing the O-ring on the bottle. See, I knock on wood. Here's wood right here. Haven't had any issues with this new one, so. But that's the thing. Like, I think Air Venturi sent me a wrong hammer spring for the older model that I had, the Woodstock. They sent me the wrong one, so that's what killed the other one. Now this one, I checked it and it's got the upgraded hammer spring. But this gun is different. Like, this gun actually is 100% different. Like, if I go above 2100 regulator, it's shooting almost 1,000 feet per second. Like, so I got to keep it between like 1819 to 2000. At 2000 with a 15 grain pellet right now, it's shooting at like 940, which is still overkill. So that's telling me that they definitely upgraded on this model, like on this gun. So I got to keep it below 2000. If I go up to 24 plus, then I'm just going to turn it into like a slug shooter. Because I already know it's going to shoot like 980, 990 to 1,000. And then I might as well just do that at that moment. Like, I want it to be just a pellet shooter. That's all I want this gun to be. But I've been keeping an eye on this gun. And this gun actually gets dirty really quick. Like, so I've been using this bell stall. And I guess it's supposed to be safe for air guns. And ever since I cleaned that with the bell stall, this gun is pinpoint. Now, with this scope, yeah, that scope is junk. Like, I won't buy another one of that brand. Oh boy, man, where everybody go? Everybody left. Everybody's gone. They don't like me. Everybody left. Finally warming up in here. Mine's not a bottle, Timmy. Mine's a basic tank. But yeah, you might want to check with Rick Usler YouTube channel. He did like I said, he did an O-ring change on his because he was given a 25 caliber to a buddy of his on the Avenger, but it's basically the same, whether it's 22 or 25. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, the O-rings might be very different. Like, obviously, Air Venturi sent me the wrong hammer spring on the other gun that caused the gun to fail. So I could take this poppet valve out of this gun and put it back probably in the wood stock and call it a day. And take the hammer spring out of this gun and put it in the other gun and it'll be just fine. But I'm not going to. Funny thing is, this gun comes set at 2700 regulator set. So who knows? And this gun's not as like, even though it's got a synthetic black stock, this gun literally doesn't have that creeping noise like the older models do. Like this gun actually feels like the wood stock in my hands when I shoulder it. And look at that, when people watching these always. Guys see my squirrel count for the year? Right, oh my god, right here. So I've been keeping track of how many squirrels I shot this year. So we got 3 blacks squirrels, 1 gray, 4 fox squirrels, 1 rabbit, and 1 raccoon. That's what we got so far this year. Yep, I kind of miss having a 25 caliber air gun just for like a buck in the wind, kind of, but 22 is definitely cheaper. $65 foot-pounds, that's enough to kill a coyote. That is totally power behind it. Like, I mean, right now I'm getting right around like 30 foot-pounds out of this 22 to like 35 foot-pounds, depending on what I'm shooting. And really, for small game, I really don't need 30 foot-pounds. Like or 30 plus, I should say. I'm right around, I want it to be right around like 29, 28 foot-pounds of energy. That's where I want to be. Like, obviously, I'm not going to take it out on like a coyote hunt. You know, maybe with a proper shot on a coyote, I'll drop it. But I'm not that big of a fan to take this gun out to shoot something like that. Like, if I want to shoot or go out on a coyote hunt, I'll take, you know, a regular rifle or something like that. Something that I know that's going to drop it instant. Like, just for rabbits, squirrels, birds. You know, that's all I want it for. $72 foot-pounds. Yeah, there you go. There's there's enough to kill a deer. That's the thing, like, that Benjamin Bulldog was enough to kill a deer, but I don't know if I would trust it on a deer. Like, Timmy, you know, because you live in my state, our deer up here get pretty big in the winter, so I don't know if I would trust it. So I don't know, guys. I might get out of here. Only got one person watching, so I ended up getting off of here. Oh gosh, I'm tired. All right, y'all. I think I'm gonna get out of here for tonight. Plan on getting back to the old squirrel hunting videos here. Just gotta get some better weather. Like, been nasty the last 3-4 days now. Just rain on and off, cold. Well, not really cold. I can deal with that. Just rain, snow. I don't feel like sitting out in that crap. Or especially rain. Like, I could sit in the snow and hunt, but when it comes to rain, nope. I won't. I won't even attempt to even hunt when it's raining. Like, I'm good. So, but all right, y'all. Appreciate it. That you guys smash that thumbs up button. Thanks for everybody coming into the live tonight. And Timmy, have a good night. Hopefully everything's good over on your end. Everybody else, have a good night. We'll catch you guys on the next one.